Hey ho folks, what's up? This is Makro and today we're playing Satisfactory again. Last time around we placed a lot of refineries, processing all the deuterium, all the copper ore and all of the quartz crystals, or raw quartz rather. This time we are going to start processing parts of the copper ingots coming from here. Let's have a quick look what I'm actually talking about. Talking about those, and especially those copper ingots here, 162.5, and the related water. And we want to make copper sheets in 8 more refineries. I already prepared that kind of over here. That's the first one of 8. I already measured the space in between. 8 should be no problem. I also converted this guy here to a junction so that we can proceed with the water this way. And I already set the recipe, I think. Yeah. So let's have, what was it, 8? Yes. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Should be perfectly aligned to this one. I hope so, at least. All right. So let's take care of water first. You know what? We might want to actually connect that up to have kind of a loop. I think that might be a good idea for more like continuous water flow, something like that. All right? I hope so. Okay, let's take care of the inputs here. All right. This one is just a reminder, and that's probably going to be the sloppy alumina refinery. But we'll see about that. So that should be all the water we need. Now we gotta bring the copper. Let's have a look. How many copper ingots do we have here? Just a little more than 300, so we are absolutely fine using Mark 5 belts here. Even Mark 4 would suffice. There we go. We get 37.5. Oh, wrong tab. All right. Yeah. We are going to bring them this way, and then underneath here, I guess. Something like that. that. And then you are only MK1. Interesting. Good to know. And then in the middle. What? No, 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 no. What? Like that? Bring them all the way here. And then I guess let's start with the first splitter this way, so that the input is on this side, right? So we can do this. Not quite. This. Yeah, I guess we're fine. We're fine. Okay, let's place all the splitters. You need 22.5, that's fine. Okay. And now let's take care of power. Just use this one, I guess. Maybe to over here. Like so. And connect this all up. So now we should be producing a couple sheets. By the way, we still need a splitter here, I guess. Or we might want to split it off somewhere else, since we need more of the copper ingots for, I think, wire or something, right? You know what? Let's keep it like that for now. And maybe we'll insert a splitter here or something like that. I don't know. All right. So let's see what's next. That's the steam copper sheets. Oh, we need to downclock. What do we have? Something 0.5, so 22.2%, right? So for you, it's going to be 22.2%. That's exactly 5 per minute. Okay, I guess so. Cool. All right, that's copper sheets. Cool. Deuterium, you say. I'm not quite sure. If I want to bring 2 lines of Deuterium to the next floor. 2 lines of quick wire. No. So yeah, just don't mind me, never mind. Quick wire we're gonna do on the next floor. Let's take care of refineries primarily on this floor, right? So there's sloppy alumina. And that's almost the last piece of water, the last bit of water that we need to take care of. I guess we're gonna do that. So, just one refinery. Wait a second. Oh, this time we're gonna put the remaining water from the aluminum scrap refinery here into the diluted fuel then. That's interesting. Okay. We'll do exactly as you say, dear calculator. What else would we do, right? Okay, so sloppy alumina at 26.7%. Or let's say at 65 solution per minute. That's gonna be you. Sloppy alumina. 64, right? I think I said 65, but of course 64. So you also need a bit of water, of course. Like that. Remove this and do it like that. And you need the bauxite. And you're the only one that needs any bauxite, right? So we might wanna do it like that. Bring it maybe in here. Walls, conveyor wall. Connect it like that. Don't know where we are going to bring the alumina solution. Well, I guess. Let me show you. Since this is only another one more refinery, I guess we'll bring it there. So, wait a second. Why doesn't that fit? Where's the problem? You need to... Oh, you need to... Do you? You gotta be moved by one. Oh, no. No problem, no problem. We're good. Let's take care of this one. And that's gonna be our... Huh. We can even do it the other way around, can't we? if we were to put the aluminum here, so this one's the sloppy alumina, and this one's the, what is it? Electrode aluminum scrap. So you're going to do this, and you are going to do that, and that's going to be what? 35.6%, 35.6, 106.8, that's fine. And so you just need more petroleum coke then, that's fine. The alumina solution can go directly in here. This needs to be reconnected. How much water are you going to produce? 37? I still want to use the water directly here, actually, to make sure that we get rid of it. Let me try something. Okay, so just so that we are on the same page, this guy needs 53 water per minute, right? You produce 73 water per minute. I want to use all this water to go in here and just fill up the remaining part, right? From the main pipe here. To do this, we need to play around with priorities again. For details about that, you might want to revisit the aluminum factory. So, and key to the water priority system is on which level the pipe is, right? Basically, it's more like on which input the additional pipe is going to go. So in this case, water comes from here. Oh, wait a second, let me reconnect that real quick. Do this. Connect. Oh no. I can't connect you? Wait a second. No problem, no problem. We got this. Like that. In this case, we got to take a look at this junction down here. Huh. Is that really going to work? I'm not sure. And because I'm not sure, let's do it another way. And then I'm gonna explain to you what I mean. Can we get away with something something like, no, something like that? What are you? Ah, yeah, okay. so, right? Yeah. Of course not. So I guess this should be fine, right? We do it like that. That. Yeah, okay. So now we are going to connect those to both refineries. Okay, so looking at this junction, we got basically two inputs, this one, and one output, this one, right? Because this pipe here leads to this refinery, which needs water, and this pipe here comes from that refinery, which produces water, and this pipe here comes from our main water pipe, let's say, right? And what we want to make sure is that this refinery is always able to get rid of the output water here, right? So basically we want to take water from this pipe. When filling up this pipe, we want to take water from this pipe first, and then take water from this pipe, right? And it's always the case that if you consider this the output pipe and you have three possible inputs on that junction, right? Then the priority is always priority 1, priority 2, priority 3. So in this case, water from this pipe is used first before we use water from the main pipe, which means that we just use the main pipe water to refill or to fill up the remaining water that we need here, since we need more water than this guy produces here, right? That's the idea. So this should work, hopefully. Alumina or bauxite, rather. Is there any way? That's a later problem, I guess. I mean, how to get the aluminum scrap out of here, right? We'll take care about that later. So what do you need? You need petroleum coke as well, right? And you just produce alumina solution. So we basically need to do that, but of course not that way. What? Do it like that. Just a simple one-to-one pipe. Let's what are you? Make you MK2. And let's use this one to connect power to those guys. All right. You don't produce anything, and you produce... you want petroleum coke. So I guess we are going to use this remaining space for the oil production then. including the diluted fuel, which will use the remaining water, I think. Oh. So let's bring over the bauxite first. And I know it's gonna be a bit weird to bring the oil in then, because we might have to cross this line here. Alright, we'll see about that when we get there. That's just how we do it here. Right. You can simply count from the bottom. It's 1, 2, 1, 2. Should be layer 1. Perfect. Just make all of that MK5, I don't care. MK5. Okay, alumina solution is being produced. Filling up here, you need petroleum coke, no problem. Close that up for a second. And let's have a look. Alright, we took care of this. We partly took care of this. Now we need to bring in crude oil and put it into 6 refineries for rubber. And then bring the heavy oil residue, how much is that? 113, no problem, into 1 more refinery for petroleum coke, and bring that petroleum coke into the aluminum scrap refinery. And all the remaining stuff goes into diluted fuel blenders. And that should use the last bit of water then, right? Yeah, cool. Okay, let's focus on those 4 things here. Start with 6 refineries for rubber. I guess we just start here and leave a bit of space to play around with our inputs. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one is gonna be downclocked to 65.4%. Oh no. Rubber. Let me copy the 100% recipe first. Make sure that it's actually rubber, 100%, good. And the last one is going to be, what did I say, 65.4%. $65.4, 13.08 rubber. Yeah, I guess that's fine. So let's take care of the oil input here. of course we need another pipe segment here just because of the last refinery. Alright. Good thing is that that's all the oil that we need. So this way we took care of the oil already. Can I please? Thank you. So now it's gonna be weird. Because the pipe is right in the middle. But that's fine. We'll find a way. We always find a way, right? So let's bring the oil all the way over. Okay, let's measure this real quick. Where are we? Oh, well, basically, we should be exactly here, right? That, yeah, of course, that's what we did inside. So if we can I please? Thank you. If we were to do something maybe like that, and like that, we should be able to bring it all the way around. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay, let's take care of power real quick. Oh, wrong tab again. I know it's MK2, but I don't care. Or you know what? Make that MK3 even. And connect the refineries to that guy right away. There we go. Okay, rubber and heavy oil residue done. Let's have a look. That's those. And now we got to collect all the heavy oil residue, put some of it into one more refinery, which provides our other aluminum scrap refinery with its petroleum coke. Let's see. So petroleum coke. Gotta go over here. So we might want to squeeze it through down here or something. Okay, let's put that refinery right next to here, you are going to do this, but only at 17.8%. 17.8. It's 21.36. That's fine. Let's set up the pipes for that. I think here should be fine, right? I hope so. Oh. Actually, no, it's not. Let's put them here, I guess. Now we should be fine. Right? Yes. A little tight, but not too tight. Same should go here. Great. Let's finish that up. Nope. There we go. All the heavy oil residue. Give me. Cool. And bring that all the way here and connect you. So, petroleum coke, you say? What's that? Must have missed that. Okay. All right. Petroleum coke, you say? Let's see where we can sneak around. Oh, you're totally fine with glitching into the refinery there. Okay. Well, that's something, I guess. You know what? Let's just do that. Yeah, that's fine. Just checking for the aluminum scrap later, right? So no, of course not. What am I doing? Okay. Belt is too long, you say? And how about this? Now we're fine. Okay. So now petroleum coke comes in, goes around. A little bit through the leather there. Don't mind me. And we are producing aluminum scrap. Nice. Put the remaining stuff in there, I guess. Anything else? Yeah, throw that away. Throw that away. And we should be fine. I guess so. Cool. Alright, that's all water back here. And that's heavy oil residue here. We still gotta collect the rubber. Let's have a quick look together, actually. All right, this is done, this is done, this is done. That's what we are going to take care of next. Aluminum scrap goes into 2 more smelters. That's nothing. We might want to do that here on that floor, and also use more copper ingots here, I guess. I'm not really sure. All right. Where was I? Where does the rubber go is the question. Is that all the rubber? That's all the rubber from our first set of refineries, which produce rubber, right? Okay, so we first want to take care of the diluted fuel, which is then used in more refineries for recycled plastic and recycled rubber, and they kind of, wow, that's going to be something. They kind of provide each other with plastic and rubber. Oh, is that even going to work? I don't know. Let's see. Don't care about those up here for now. Let's take care of the blenders. So that's actually the first blenders we are gonna build. So rubber. All right. More water coming from here. We could bring that over easily. Let's see. Production blender. So we only need we need 2 liquid inputs actually. So that's got to be something. You're going to have your own pipes. Don't mess around with the existing pipe. So let's place 3 blenders. Let's start with this one here. Following the same principle basically as for the refineries. And we are using the left inputs. for heavy oil residue. Bring that in directly from here. 1, 2. Like this. Oh, we need to select the recipe, of course. And this one needs to be downclocked to 11.9%. 0.9. Okay. I guess make it 12. Should be fine. And then we need water from over here. Now, I'd say that we just, since we don't need any conveyor belt inputs, we can just do it like that, right? Can just bring it in on the basic layer here, basically. Basic layer, basically. Oh, you don't snap here, huh? Okay. Don't snap here either. Okay. Whatever. Bring this in like this. Yeah, I guess for blenders you always wanna you always wanna bring in pipes like this, I guess, and then belts from below, right? With 2 floor holes here, and bring and care for the distribution of the belts on the next floor. Yeah, I guess so. All right. Let's do it like that. That should take care of the water. Need to take care of power. You can go, basically. Still in the wrong tab, of course. That's our first blenders. Cool. So there are making the diluted fuel. That's done. And now we need six more refineries, which will get all the rubber and parts of the fuel. So we got to collect the fuel here, bring it over around, place refineries here, which will use the rubber from here, right? Is that the rubber? Yes. And then we are going to have a weird rubber plastic feedback loop back here. Yeah, but that's something we are going to take care of in the next episode. So, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our little episode where we placed our first blenders, actually. Isn't that something? Yeah. So, thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope to see you around next time as well, and until then, bye-bye.